Jenny's Magic Sketchbook 33. The Mermaid Princess and the Jealous Puffer Witch 2. The Puffer Witch's Revenge. Story by S. Nova. Illustrations by ChatGPT. 1. The Witch's Fury. Deep under the sea, the Puffer Witch shook with rage. Tricked, betrayed, used. Her hair puffed wildly as sea snakes slipped out, their scales rattling like tiny bells. Find them, she growled, voice sharp enough to cut water. The Prince and the Princess. Now. 2. The Island of Honeyed Love. The snakes found the prince and princess on a tiny island, holding hands, glowing with syrupy, unashamed love. The witch nearly exploded. No one gets to be happy when I'm not, she snapped, her cheeks swelling like storm clouds ready to burst. 3. The Poisoned Spine. She inflated, spines rising like sharpened needles. Tongue. A poisoned puffer spine shot through the water and struck the prince's shoulder with a heavy thud. He collapsed instantly, breath slipping away like fading bubbles. The princess screamed, "Save him. Someone, please." 4. A Cruel Deal. The witch floated close, a sly smile curling at her lips. "The antidote is yours." She dangled the tiny vial just out of reach. "If you become my servant. Forever." The princess froze, fear tightening her chest as the witch's cold grin hovered in the water. 5. A Tear That Crosses Worlds. She held the prince's face, whispering, "Please stay with me." A glowing tear slid down her cheek, fell into the sand with a soft shimmer, and dissolved into a bright current of magic that appeared moments later on Jenny's sketchbook. 6. Jenny arrives underwater. Jenny gasped as the sketchbook shimmered. Someone needs help. A whirl of bubbles wrapped around her, pulling her under the sea. The princess rushed to her. "Jenny, he's dying." Jenny steadied herself. "Tell me everything." 7. The Witch's Lair. They peeked from behind coral rocks. The witch lounged among empty shells, gnawing loudly on a coral bar. Jenny whispered, "She looks hungry." The princess sighed, "Always." And honestly, she was probably hungry again. 8. Jenny's Sweet Trick. Jenny stepped forward with a bright, innocent smile. "Want something delicious?" The witch froze mid-chew. "Delicious?" Jenny held up a tiny shell candy. "One bite. Sweet dreams." The witch grabbed it, and instantly fell asleep, sinking like a puffed pebble. 9. The Antidote Heist. "Go." Jenny whispered sharply. The antidote chest was wrapped in seaweed cords. She sketched a tiny key, tapped the page, click. The chest opened with a soft metallic sigh. The princess seized the vial and sprinted back to her prince, heart hammering. 10. Life Returns. Light shimmered across him as the antidote spread through his body like warm fire. His eyes fluttered open at last. "You were crying," he whispered. The princess laughed in relief, tears shaking. Jenny raised a fist. "He's okay. He's really, really okay." 11. The Cute Puffer Plan. The witch stirred awake as Jenny flipped to a blank page. "Stop." But Jenny kept drawing. A round body, tiny fins, shiny eyes, and the witch shrank into a chubby little pufferfish, her voice suddenly squeaky and helpless. "No. Why am I adorable?" Jenny sketched a small fishbowl next. Whoosh. The mini witch blooped inside, puffing furiously. 12. The Gift. Jenny handed the bowl to the princess. "A gift. A tiny puffer witch. She can't hurt anyone now." The princess blinked. "She's really tiny." The prince laughed. "And strangely cute." Inside the bowl, the witch squeaked, "I'm fearsome. And hungry." Jenny giggled, closed her sketchbook, and drifted home in a swirl of bubbles, leaving the ocean peaceful and one tiny witch grumbling in her bowl.